All right, let's roll.
Hi, so we're here late night recruiting with Mike Morales, a Vanderbilt commit. What high school did you go to?
East Pennsboro.
Went to East Penn. What year did you graduate?
2021.
2021. So what was, I know your recruiting process was pretty long, so when did yours start? What age, what grade did it start?
I think I was 14, right at the end of 8th grade, so the transition from 8th grade into freshman year summer, around August at University of Pittsburgh.
Okay. And what was your first offer that you got when you were going through the recruiting process?
What do you mean?
Like, who first offered you? Who was
so
your first offer?
it started with Pitt.
Pitt
Pitt made my first offer. That would have been late August, so I hadn't started school yet. So then, I think I might have missed like the first few days of school. I was down in Florida at Fort Myers, and then I think that was like a junior in high school event, a sophomore, junior in high school event, and then that's when Louisville, Virginia, and Duke started chasing me around for a little bit, and then kind of just going into the winter, then later on is when Vandy and the rest of the SEC was going on.
What events were you doing to get in front of these colleges and all that?
Honestly, the one at Pitt was the only individual event I did. So that was a USA, like NTIS or something like that maybe, and all that really was there. I think there was maybe a little over 100 kids from the region, and they came in. We split us up into teams. We pitched, we hit a little bit, and then that's kind of how they saw me. After that, it was all team stuff. So I would be at Diamond Nation, which is a good hotspot for scouts in the Northeast, and then just different perfect game events.
So let's go through a summary about your recruiting timeline here.
So it started around August of 8th grade year, and then got into high school. Vanderbilt offered it around November. And around that time, I'd already visited Louisville. They had offered, Virginia had offered, and a few other schools like that. And then I held off just to wait till the high school season for Vandy. I knew around November, December that's where I was going to go. And I relayed that to them and said, hey, I'm leaning towards you guys. I'm just going to kind of hold it off to make it official. And then got into the high school season, got a few starts under my belt, and then April, I forget the date, but it was around early April is when I had finally announced it.
Okay. All right, so Mike, what is some advice you give to these kids going through this recruiting process?
Take your time with it, have fun with it. It can get overwhelming, but I think one of the biggest things you have to really do is just understand that it's your recruiting process. So, and like I said, just visit all the schools and ask as many questions. Because the more schools you see, it's like sneakers. It's, the more shoes you get to try on, what fits right for you. And the more questions you ask, you can kind of see how genuine people are.
Thanks for coming, bud.
Yeah, no problem.
We are signing off. This is Mike Morales, hoping to get drafted. Second round, maybe. First round, hoping. But if he doesn't, see him at Vanderbilt. Check him out. So, see you guys.